everybody, Freedom Fighter here. Welcome back to the Mega Man X playthroughs. Today we are redoing Mega Man X5. So yes, we are playing Mega Man X5, and hello. So I wanted to be silent there because that intro music is just glorious. So yeah, this game I like quite a bit. It's definitely fun. So you get and in this game actually you get something that weren't in the first 4 Mega Man games. You get a difficulty select. At X1 through 4 you couldn't change the difficulty. In X5 you can, but we're gonna be playing on normal and also with the Rookie Hunter mode off through the Legacy Collection, how it normally is. So yeah, so I'm not going to use... No, I don't want to use the current data. We're going to start a completely new game, so... Let's get into it. So, right here we got Mega Man X or Zero. And it allows you to choose who you want to play in the intro level. But you can switch characters basically on the fly. There's no separate playthroughs like there was in X4, so... And I'll be explaining why I chose X later. Yes, it's ready. Piece of cake. The colony is still alive. I can let it fall at any time. Please let me do it now. I'm getting bored. All I have to do is go back to Tur and scatter the virus. You're exactly what I expected. You're doing a good job. Nobody dares to fight against you, except those stupid Maverick Hunters. I'll do anything for you. Anything. Good. I'm going to Earth to execute our plan. Stay where you are and wait further instruction. But I don't think you need to do that personally. Are they really a threat? Are X and Zero really so strong that you can't let someone else do it? Yes, in a matter of speaking. Zero, I'll show you what you really are and what your true enemy is. Wahahahahahaha. I'm sure we know who that is talking to that guy there. Anyway, here's a new feature of Mega Man X. Alia. Alia is a navigator who's going to be talking to us for all the next Mega Man X games from now on. And mainly she just guides you throughout the stage. However, she's very annoying in X5. She constantly talks to you. So here I'm trying to go... Oh, there she goes, talking again. Trying to get through the stage here. I don't really... I already know what I'm doing, Alia. You cannot turn her off at all. In later games, you can actually avoid her. Next game, you don't have to listen to her at all. X7, yeah, you do have to listen to her sometimes. And X8, you can completely turn navigation off. And that was my bad. I'm sure here she would tell me basically about these ropes, which by the way, you can only hold on to them if you're holding up. If you do not hold up, you will fall, just like I did there. So make sure you hold up in order to get onto these ropes. And now we have one more obstacle here where the walls close in. They made it to the boss. Oh, it's Zero. Zero, are you alright? I'm okay. Just a bit of a bruised ego. Anyway, where's Sigma? He took off. Aelio is looking for him now, but can't find any pick up any readings. He is a virus. He can't be seen or analyzed correctly like other data. You have to feel his evil energy. That's the only way to find him. I see. Well, you should go back to the base, Zero. You can't fight him in this condition. I can feel him. Sigma is close by. I'll leave here so as not to be disturbed. But I'll check the surrounding area before I go. I can feel him too. Sigma is very close to us. Be careful, X. And just like that, head explodes. And another surprise. It's Sigma. Stupid Maverick Hunters! You will all feel the true Maverick power right before you die. That's right, Sigma is the intro boss of this game. He's a pretty weak head. You can actually do most of the damage when he comes here with this laser with dodging, because you can actually dodge in X5 just by going down on the D-pad. Yeah. What did X think? Oh, if I move my legs down a little bit, this will be a lot easier. Took you four games to figure that out. So yeah, even though I was at pretty low health for going into this fight, pretty easy. But of course, something's probably gonna go wrong. Yep. Alright. The blast released the Sigma virus. It must have spread all over and covered the Earth by now. All the Reploids are getting seriously infected. Sigma, he lost to us on purpose. We have to evacuate immediately. This is Hunter Base. Do you read me? Are you alright? Any damage? Are you alright? X, Zero. The entire Earth has been thrown into a panic because of the Sigma virus. It's dangerous to stay there. Report back to the base. Dang it. You will pay for this. Even if we fight, what good will it do? A battle won't solve the problem. The solution is far worse than expected. Sigma's explosion has spread the virus all over the Earth. Humans and Reploids are in total panic. What's worse, the space colony Eurasia is headed straight towards us. At this rate, it's going to crash into the Earth in 16 hours. Everything, including Reploids and the entire human race, will be annihilated. We have no choice for the sake of the world. We must destroy the colony. But the only weapon we have in the Hunter base that still works is the Enigma, and it's very old. We also have a space shuttle, but it's been affected by the virus, and the autopilot function does not work. So we need someone to fly into the colony and let it collide. It's almost certain death, but we have no choice. How's the condition on the Enigma? Far from perfect. In order to use the Enigma, we need to build it up with some devices. The Enigma doesn't work as it is under the influence of the Sigma virus. A lot of Maverick hunters have become Mavericks, and only a few hunters remain normal. Let's join forces with the rest of our brothers and complete the Enigma. And those guys are our new casting crew, Cygnus and Douglas. Cygnus is basically our over HQ, he's kind of a cool guy, always fun. He's Sigma in disguise at some point, but nah, he's just a good guy. And then Douglas, he's pretty much the series Otto from classic Mega Man. So he's basically your Otto character. So he'll be basically keeping our parts in check and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, let's go into more of the game. We only have 16 hours left before the collusion we have with the Enigma before then. There are 4 Mavericks that have the devices required to enhance the Enigma. Crescent Grizzly. That's a Crystal Ball. Tidal Whale. Ocean. Volt Kraken. And Shining Firefly. There are 4 other Mavericks, but we do not need to go after them just yet. So we're going to ignore the Mavericks on the right. We'll go with the ones out on the left first. Now, what's interesting about these Maverick names, they were not originally these names. This game actually had very different Maverick names. We're gonna go play the first one, Crescent Grizzly with Zero, and show it off. So as you can see here, he's called Crescent Grizzly. In the original PlayStation 1 version, he was actually called Grizzly Slash, and he was named after that of a member of Slash of Guns N' Roses. In fact, pretty much all the Mavericks have names based on members of Guns N' Roses, and that was awesome back in the day. And I'll be basically telling y'all what the original Maverick names were whenever we go to one. But yeah, Crescent Grizzly is what he is called here on the Legacy Collection, but originally he was known as Grizzly Slash. Anyway, Zero, he's pretty much the same as he was back then, and I actually have to do something here. I'm actually blocking something. Let me move my picture up just a little bit there. In fact, I'm still blocking it. This is off to a good start. Okay. Alright, I don't think I'm blocking it anymore. What I'm blocking there, as you can see under me, is our virus or meter, whatever. Basically, the Sigma virus is in every level. And right now, it's normal. Meaning that we are fine. Nothing can really hurt us. This level doesn't apply it to us yet, but later in the game it will. So, yeah. In fact, in my original playthrough, I was covering that the whole. In my original playthrough, I was covering that the whole time. So, I figure Yeah, let's move my camera and show off basically what it is. And I think there's no, you can't move it either, so just had to deal with it right there. Zero, he can pretty much do what he was able to do in X4. I mean, he has quite a few new moves. We'll be showing them off. And what Aelio basically said there, this truck is already exploding, so we need to get a move on. There's the first sub-tank. Make sure to get it before the train blows up. There is also a heart tank in this stage, but we can't get it quite yet, so we'll have to come back to the heart tank. We were only able to get the sub-tank. And before you go any further, go up here with Zero, and you will find the first Dr. Light capsule. You are Zero, aren't you? Who are you? Thank you for supporting X. Please continue to take care of him. I'll get you a program for X's armor. Analyze and upload the data to X into main memory in the secured area. Then complete the armor. For security reasons, the program divided into 4 segments. This is very stupid, and I hope they don't do this in any future game. Whatever. Her name is Aelia, isn't it? She can analyze the data and let you upload it. Anyway, here's the program for legs. With the leg part equipped, X can fly through the air, and X will become invincible while flying, gliding against the enemies to destroy them. I'm afraid that I know nothing about your body structure, therefore I can't enhance your power. I'm really sorry. I don't need any power-ups. But I do have one thing to ask you. Sometimes unknown data emerge in my mind, and I could see a figure of an old professor. Do you know him by any chance? I don't know. Perhaps if I saw him, but the data must be a fragment created by some error. I wouldn't worry about it. Why don't you just forget about it? I don't worry about it. But when I saw you, I felt an urge to ask you. I'm sorry I couldn't give you the answer to your question. Never mind. I didn't expect any answer. Anyway, I'll give X the armor program. Basically what Zero was talking there is that Dr. Light knew Wily. Obviously he would, because originally Dr. Light and Wily were former colleagues. But it seems in this reality, he's completely forgot about Wily. And whatever. Anyway, we made it to Caressing Grizzly, aka Grizzly Slash. Zero. Seeing you reopens all wounds. You should have that looked after. I don't have time for small talk. Give me the crystal ball. Why don't you do what you usually do and force me to? You used to be a Maverick, right? That's what I heard. And you destroyed Sigma, didn't you? What? That old story? If you dare to try and fight me, then I'll accept your challenge. Anytime, anywhere. Hunters and Sigma are very similar, very aggressive and overconfident. What? We're nothing like that, scum! Oh yes, you are. I'm just an arms dealer, but you destroy anyone who stands against you. Now, I'm going to make you pay for what you did to me, Maverick Hunter. I did something to you? Chris and Grizzly Slash. With Zero, all you have to do is really just slash him. Anyway, y'all saw there, I was able to almost take him out and take his health out pretty quickly. He's pretty much weak. He's pretty much weak to Zero. There we go. All right. By defeating Grizzly Slash, we get a little extra. Zero basically gets a stronger little saber and has an orange kind of blade effect when he uses it, circles around him. And X gets a little boomerang that he can shoot and it will attack the enemies. It also goes in kind of a diagonal way, like up, left, or down, right. Yeah. So. And then here, Aelia asks you collect some weapon energy also for beating the boss. In the later stages, she'll actually give you an option of what you wanted to convert it with, but this level, it doesn't do anything. So we'll be selecting that later. So let's go ahead and save and move on with the game. Incoming message from sources unknown. Who is this? I never seen him. Nice to meet you, Maverick Hunters. I have no hard feelings towards you, but this is my mission. Before long, I will attack the Hunter base. Oh, are Mr. X and Mr. Zero there? Please play with me. I'm really bored. Don't worry, we'll fight like true sportsmen. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I am Dynamo. See you later. See you soon. How dare he? At this time, at time like this, should we even attempt to fight against one so urgent? So yeah, that guy, his name is Dynamo. And he'll definitely be coming to see us soon. Not now, but we're fine. Now we're gonna go after Tidal Whale, as he's called in this version. Originally, he was known as Duff McWhalen. Not kidding. Yes, he was called Duff McWhalen. Obviously, Duff was named after the drummer of Guns N' Roses. Also, listen to this music. Familiar, isn't it? Yep, this is a remix of Bubble Crab stage in Mega Man X2. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, the whole gimmick with Duff McWhalen stage is that you're being chased by this submarine, I'm guessing. You're being chased by it the entire level. And this is what makes this stage really annoying. You go at a snail's pace. So yeah, for the whole time, you have to deal with the submarine chasing you. If you get caught by the blowfish, just keep slashing and you'll be able to get out. And right there, I should have just went to that area so I wouldn't get hit by a laser. Got some health. We're gonna let him fire. Alright. Let him fire again. And fire again. And now we have to basically fight the submarine. And there we go, we took out basically the first phase, basically the first part of the submarine. So yeah. Now we go into the second part of the stage where we fight its back. And yes, every time you come to the stage, you have to fight the submarine. And we'll be coming back to the stage a few times, because there is a Dr. Light capsule here that we cannot get right now until you actually beat Duff McWhalen. So we'll have to come back for that, as well as a heart tank that we can only get later while using X. So we'll be coming back to this stage at least twice. And I might die here. I don't know if I'll be able to survive this. I'll try my best. One hit. I'm one hit from death. Yep, there we go. If you die, you basically start where at the beginning of whatever section you're on. Alright, there we go. Back is taken out. And now we get a little bit of braving room from the submarine. Up there is basically the area where you will go get the heart tank. It's being blocked off right now, so we can't get it yet. so we'll be getting it later. You can also get it by going up here, but we need a certain armor in order to climb up these spikes. There's a Dr. Light Capsule. It's being blocked by a wooden area. The only way you can break this is with Duck McWhalen's weapon. So we'll have to come back. And now here we are with the final section of the submarine, the face, or I guess the main front of it. Yes, you have to fight this thing at least 3 times just to go through the entire stage. This is the only stage where it's really slow like this. All the other stages are much faster. This is one level where I would definitely this stage should have been scrapped. I don't know what they were thinking when they designed, when the developers were thinking when they designed this stage. Anyway, I'm pretty low in health here, so let's do something about it. Let's use our sub-tank here. And hey, that blowfish brought me some health. Alright, there we go. Dash up to the door. And we finally made it to Duck McWhalen. Zero, long time no see. I'm here to secure the ocean nearest to the hunter base. That runs high. The Enigma requires a large amount of hydrogen, so you must want the ocean in order to produce hydrogen. Precisely. Please cooperate. I already been infected. Shall we fight for old time's sake? A duel, and I'll show no mercy. Your ship is about to set sail for the last time. Since we beat Grizzly Slash, the Orange Saber is actually Duck McWhalen's weakness. So, just slash him, he's stung. That's pretty much it. So, yep. Make this fight very easy. Use Zero. Alright. By defeating Duck McWhalen, we basically get a kind of a I actually forget what we get. Oh, I know what it is. It's an attack where, although, and here's the DNA select, and pick weapons in life. The first one. Okay, we got G. Okay, we got G slasher and F slasher. Okay, these are basically slashers. We got a slasher basically for Zero. And then for X, let's see if it also shows it to us. Yeah, we also get basically a little little kind of buzz cut little buzz, kind of like a buzz cut, basically the X can throw on the ground, and it will help us. It will help us later on. That's basically what we get. Emergency! Dynamo is attacking the Hunter base. Fight back immediately. Well, we have to deal with Dynamo. So let's go after him. Nice to meet you. You are Zero, aren't you? The famous and persistent hunter? What is it to you? Well, to stretch a point, I wanted to disturb what you're doing. Oh, don't worry. I just want to disturb you. I don't intend to kill you. But you wish to fight to the death, don't you? You think you're so cool, you don't care what I say. In that case, have it your way. I'll fight you until you die. Dynamo, the first fight, he pretty much just throws this one fan at you the whole time. He'll also go up in the air and try to put his blaster at you in the wall. So, yes, there's more than one Dynamo fight. This fight was pretty much not much of a problem with Zero. Just as I thought, you are strong. You never let up. I'll retreat with this result. But I advise you relax a little, or you'll die from all the stress. Well then, adios, amigo! I don't know what's with the Mexican reference. It fits. I'm for Texas, so I know it very well. And we also got life up. I have no idea how we got that, but yeah. Alright, now we're gonna go after Volt Kraken. In the original game, he was known as Squid Adler. Squid Adler, I believe he was one of the guitarists, or not guitarist, or bass player of Guns N' Roses. Anyway, this stage is pretty annoying. One thing about it is it has these blue crystal balls. If you want to get the Dr. Light capsule for this stage, you have to collect every single one of them. You cannot miss one. This might take you a few tries. I was very lucky that I got it on my second try. This usually takes me like 3 or 4 tries. So. But anyway, once you collect all of them, Zero or X will attempt to shoot that wall over there. You collect all of them, it will explode. So now I can go into that area, and there's our Dr. Light capsule. This is the program for the head part of the Falcon armor. Analyze and upload the data to X's main memory in the secured area. At the head part, equipped X can use special weapons using less energy. Now take advantage and use special weapons for triumph. And get best to my X. To get best to X. Excuse me. So we got the head part. It just uses less weapon energy. Nothing too special. And these guys, actually I was blocking one on my camera, are Reploids that basically need our help. In this game, once you rescue them, they just give you health and also 1-ups. In later games, they actually give you parts. But basically this game, most of them basically give you health and 3 lives. So. Oh, and here's Zero's move that we got from defeating Duff McWhalen. This dash, water kind of electricity dash. It's pretty helpful. It's pretty good. And to get through this whole stage, we have to basically slash these wires here. You have to do the yellow one first, and then do the purple one second. And then basically the same deal down here. Alright, now I got more Reploids to rescue, as you can see. Each one of them will give you health, and also an extra life. So now I have 5 lives, thanks to all the Reploids. We gotta hit the purple one first. There we go. More health for us. Up there is another... Actually, up there is the heart tank for the level. We can't get it quite yet. We'll have to come back to this level with X. In fact, most of the heart tanks actually for this game are for X. You can get a few with Zero, but most of them are for X. Anyway, on to Squid Adler, aka also Volt Kraken. Zero, I never thought you would come here. It must be an emergency. You assumed right. You don't need me to explain any more, do you? Anyways, always so pushy. You haven't changed at all. I made the right choice when I resigned as a hunter. I don't want to be a rude jerk like you. Oh, come on. I just have a hard time listening to you blabber. You know what I want, don't you? You're free to take such a worthless thing. But what a simpleton you are. Even if you get it, you can't change the fate of the Earth. Every Reploid has been infected by the virus and become a maverick. No, he's been infected. Relax, I'll put you out of your misery. Goodbye, Squid Adler. With Squid Adler, all you gotta do is, with the weakness, all you gotta do is basically dash into him. Be careful, because you can get hit quite a bit while doing this attack. So as you can see, I did it quite a bit there, so. With the X gets basically a lightning bolt attack that he can use. That can go up and down, and also forward. But since we're not using X, we gotta dash into him with Zero. Don't worry, I'm gonna make it fair. X is gonna have 4 levels, Zero's gonna have 4 levels. So. And then when we get to the end game, I'm going to basically make one of my characters the best that he can be for the final battle. I should have beat him there. That was BS. Okay, 3rd time's a charm. Alright, there we go. Got him on the third time. By defeating Squid Adler, oh no, we get a lightning attack for X, and Zero basically gets, I forget what he gets, but I'm pretty sure it's useful. Yeah, okay, X gets the Triumph Thunder, which is basically the lightning strike I was talking about. And then Zero gets an E-Blade, which is much stronger, more damage when he uses his Savior. So. Anyway, we got one more Maverick here of the 4. That being Shining Firefly. In the original game, he was known as Izzy Glow. Yeah. Another member of Guns N' Roses. Down there is basically a Reploid and also a Heart Tank. We cannot get it because it's full of spikes, so we'll have to come back for that. Spike platforms that go up. Up there is a Reploid and also the X-Tank. We cannot get that quite yet. We'll have to come back when we're playing as X and also use a certain weapon to burn that wood floor. Anyway, here's the Sigma virus thing that I was talking about. It's finally applied in this level. And with Zero, you actually want to run into it. If you're using Zero, it will heal you. I'm not kidding. It will heal you. If you're playing as X, it will actually damage you, so if you're playing as X, avoid it at all costs. So, when I'm playing as Zero, I always let it attack me. There we go, simple staircase, very reminiscent of Split Mushroom stage in Mega Man X5. Not X4, blah. And here we have a mini boss. Slash the black laser cannons. You take out the black ones. You killed the sub boss. You killed the sub boss. So. I'm dead. I tried my hardest not to get that much. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. And now basically we teleport to the next area. These cans, we can actually blow them up just by slashing them. And you want to do that to basically this one up here. As I will blow up this door, and you'll find another Dr. Light capsule. This is the arm part for the Falcon armor. With the arm part, X can charge an attack with this original shot. He can only charge weapons with another armor, as this armor specializes in the mobility. If you want to increase his attack power, you should use other armor. Please give this message to X. So, we can use a special shot with that part, but not really that effective. But yeah, the Falcon armor, I'll be showing it off once we unlock it. One more area here, and then as you can see, I'm hit a few times. I am now infected with the virus, and my health is healed, and I'm also invincible until it wears off. The virus is awesome for Zero. Anyway, time for Izzy Glow. Dr. Firefly, we need your help. My work is not for Maverick Hunters. I never trusted your approach. Therefore, I won't cooperate with you. However, I find you fascinating. No one has ever managed to analyze the infamous X and Zero. But it's too late. Soon, I'll be one of the Mavericks. It's time to learn about you through battle. Now put me out of my misery. Okay, if you insist. So Izzy Glow, he'll just pretty much fly through the entire room, and he'll shoot this missile, and he'll also have a laser where he'll go down with it. But as you can see, with Zero, he's not much of a challenge. All right, that is the first 4 Mavericks out for the count. by defeating him, we get that missile that he was throwing for X. And what Zero gets, I forget what Zero gets, but it's something for a savior. Once again, choose weapons and life, because that will also increase your health, too. So, we completed the Enigma. We got all the 4 parts. So, we're now ready to use it. At last, the Enigma has been complete. It's old, but we've reinforced it with some devices. It should work fine. Well, we're ready? Now, the time has come at last. We are going to launch the Enigma. The fate of the Earth depends on it. The energy, the power, the angle, everything is clear. Alright, blast off! Blast off! Blast off! Okay, this has about a 50% chance, or sometimes it just doesn't work at all. So, let's see. Did we make it? Did it crash? Aelia, give us the report. We have succeeded! The colony has been destroyed! Although scripts from the colony will fail into the Earth, they cause severe damages. We barely avoided total destruction. The damage is significant. I wonder when things will be restored. We'll take time and repair the damages. Right, we have a lot to do before the Earth can return to normal. No way! What is this reading? What's up, Aelia? I've found signs of a virus activity. A new one. The readings are like that of Zero. I mean a Zero virus? It looks like Zero, and it seems to have very strong power. The virus of the colony, now the Earth has been mixed, and it has produced a new virus, the Zero virus. This is the exact same reading, the scraps of the colony virus and Sigma virus combined together. I wonder what's going to happen. So basically, the colony, since we got it destroyed, which is very rare by the way, normally you don't get this at all. Normally we have to use the shuttle too. But since the colony since the Enigma succeeded in destroying the colony, we can actually go to the final area if we want to, basically right there. But of course we are not ready for that, so we're just going to ignore that, and we're just going to go finish the rest of the Mavericks. Normally I don't get that at all. Normally I have to get the shuttle pieces too. In fact, in my original playthrough, I had to do I had to use both devices, both the Enigma and the space shuttle. So for my redo, the fact that I was able to get the Enigma to actually work, that was pretty rare. You also probably heard an achievement noise from Steam. Apparently I never got to activate on the Steam version. I know I was able to do it on every other platform that I had this collection on. Xbox and Switch. Those are the other platforms that I have this collection on. I don't have a PlayStation, so I can't do that. Or PlayStation 4, I should say. So yeah, we're gonna go into the McWhalen stage again. This time with X, and we're gonna go get that Dr. Light capsule that we missed. because now we can get it now. We just need to get back there. And as you notice with X, we have the same armor from X4. He did not get rid of it. However, in order to have this armor, this is actually the only armor that can charge weapons right now. In order to get this armor, you have to select X at the beginning of the game. That is why I chose X in order to get this armor. If you choose 0, you'll be able to use his Zero Buster. Zero Buster in this game, however, is not really good. And if you also choose the 0, X loses this armor permanently, and just more bad things will happen to X. So just pick X at the beginning of the stage. We'll have a much better experience. Trust me. Alright, first section done. Now on to the back of the submarine. We only have to take out the first 2 sections. We do not have to take out the last one. Alright, there we go. Go through this obstacle here, and then switch to this weapon here, Duff McWhalen's weapon. Get very close to it. Do not go basically to the end of it, and you also have to duck in order using it. You have to duck in order to use this weapon. And that's how you take out the wall. With the body part, the damage you receive will become less. So, there we go. Now the Falcon armor is complete. Just like in the previous games, if you clear a stage, you can exit. So, there we go. We now have the Falcon armor. So let's go to the next stage and show it off, and go after Dark Negrobat. Nerobat, or yeah, Nicobat, whatever. In the original game, he was known as forget what he was called in the original game. Oh. I'm trying to remember what he was called. But it was a Guns N' Roses name. Anyway, with the Falcon armor, you can basically fly in the air. Hover in the air. This armor is very, very good. However, you want to dodge that Sigma virus, as I just fly right into it. And just like, what, Dr. Light said about the armor, we can take out enemies with it too, and we won't take damage. The only thing that the Falcon armor has that sucks is this small laser when you charge it up. When you charge up your X-Buster shot, it doesn't do that much damage at all. So yes, even though this armor is really good for mobility, like it specifies, it's not really good for fighting. Check out these bats. Don't get hit by those spikes, because if you do, you will die in one hit. And there's the last sub-tank. Now on to the second part of the level. And here we have kind of a gravity machine. We'll go up, we'll go basically down. And you need to basically keep going up. I actually can't think that you can go down too, but this is basically how the stage is. For this area, if you want to get the heart tank, you will have to go down. And basically let the blocks fall. And then dash up here very, very carefully. As you can see, I failed. And we need to get back there. And that's how you get the heart tank. You can get it, you just need to be very careful jumping up there. I dashed! So basically, try this again. There we go. And then here we have a Dr. Light capsule that's pretty annoying to get. You have to use the weapon that you got from Izzy Glow. This remote control kind of laser thing. to go through this obstacle. I don't know how I got it there. That was very lucky, because you can easily miss several times basically doing that, and basically you're basically aiming with the D-pad, basically whatever controller you're using, in order to actually get that. So the fact that didn't take me long at all in order to get was awesome. But all right, let's fight the bat. Let's fight the bat now. Squeak, I've been waiting for you. Hey, don't you understand what's happening? Squeak, who cares? In situations like this, everybody dies. Not only Mavericks, but also Maverick Hunters. Squeak, but just to make sure, I'll kill you myself. But the Enigma didn't succeed. He would actually say something else. But anyway, that's what he says whenever you do succeed. Anyway, he's weak to Easy Close weapon, as you can see. It will basically stun him. As you see there, and I somehow missed him the second time. You only get a couple missiles, so make sure to make every missile count. This boss also kind of reminds me a lot of Shadow Man from Mega Man 7. Yeah, Shadow Man. I have to think about it, who it was. Basically a bat. He has basically kind of the same abilities. And he flies around the stage. And that's pretty much what Shadow Man did in Mega Man 7 too. So, but yeah. Here's the weakness and he'll go out. By defeating the Bat Boss, we basically get a flash bomb or whatever, a flash grenade that actually freezes time, and we can use it to basically stop enemies in their path and basically do damage to them. It's useful, but I don't use it that much. You will see me use it in the stage later, but other than that, I don't use it that much. It's called the Dark Hold. But alright, time to go after the Maverick at the top. In this version, he's known as Spiral Pegasus, but in the original game, he was known as the Skyverb. I think one of the Guns N' Roses names was after Skyverb or whatever. But yeah, that's what he was called. I always forget the Bat guy, but I can remember everybody else. At this stage, as time bombs. If you want to take them out very quickly, you gotta move very quickly. And somehow, I still missed that. Unbelievable. That's okay. made it to this elevator. This is also kind of the best stage to refill health for your sub-tanks. I say that because there's a health capsule, that full health capsule there that always spawns there. And sometimes these enemies can give you a bit of health. There's the weapon tank. Grab it before the elevator takes out the platform. Fly up here with the Falcon armor. And there's the Dr. Light capsule. This is the body part for the Gaia armor. But the body part, the damage you receive will become less. And look at this. This Sigma virus was on me pretty much the entire time I was talking to Light. Anyway, the Gaia armor is pretty awesome. It's a black kind of armor that will also make X immune to spikes. So basically, he can't die from them. So it's awesome. However, you cannot use special weapons at all. You basically just get one big, huge charge shot, and that's basically it with the Gaia armor. So, yes, it's strong, but since you can only use one weapon, it's not really that helpful. Reploids there, and also a bomb. The second pathway to the right will have a heart tank, so basically this one right here, where this enemy is guarding it. Take him out, get the Reploid, and there's the heart tank, right behind the bomb. Alright, we made it to the Skybird. Halt! Who are you? Skybird. So you turned into one who killed the general? I killed you to avenge his death. So he mentions the general from X4. So anyway, as you saw there, the dark hole was basically his weakness. It stopped him in his path, but this boss, it doesn't really do much to him. So you're just gonna have to use charge shots in order to take him out. This stage is also very similar. This boss fight, I should say, it's very similar to Storm Eagle. You're on a plane, and you're in the sky. And Pegasus is pretty much doing kind of the same attacks as he did. So, Skybird Pegasus, he's pretty much an updated Storm Owl. Or not Storm Owl, Storm Eagle from the original Mega Man X. And there we go, we got him. By defeating the Skybird, we basically get a spiral attack, a tornado attack that X can throw up. And Zero, he basically gets a tornado combo with his savior. It's helpful. I do use it quite a bit, so yeah. Emergency! Dynamo has come back to attack. What on earth does he want? Well, it doesn't matter. We have to fight him. Well, Dynamo is back. And since the if the Enigma didn't take out the colony, we would see the Hunter base. If it didn't take out the colony, we would see the shuttle here. But since it did, nice to see you again. Did you miss me? Stop pressuring me, Dynamo. I won't allow you to escape this time. You can't retire me, no matter how hard you try. I'll give you a little advice. You, Sigma, everybody is always too hot when they fight. But not me. I'm the coolest and wisest of all. If you can't understand it, then I'll just have to show you. Come on and fight me. Dynamo is pretty much as he was in the first battle, except he throws an extra buster here, as you can see. And he also has this move too, where he puts lasers on the ground. Doesn't do that much damage. So he just gets a couple more attacks. Use Zero, he'll go out pretty quick. So, you are strong. I fought serious this time. Anyway, I need 9 lives if I stuck with you. So, I'll leave. No more games. You should think about your future, too, or you'll die someday. I'm getting out of here because I don't want to die right now. Adios! And also, that is the last time we see Dynamo. We will not see him for the rest of the for the rest of the game. He's gone. So, yeah. We see him twice, and that's it. Now we're gonna go after this one. This guy is known as Burn Dino Rex. In the original game, he was known as Madrex. Yes, he was known as that. These flamethrowers will take out quite a bit of your health, so you want to avoid them best you can. As you can see, that one took out quite a bit. Anyway, what Aelia was trying to explain is that there is fire down, and basically, if you get hit by it, you will die in one hit. Go to the left here. There's your heart tank. Try to dodge the fire that the dragon will shoot. I tried to get away from the fire. But yeah. You get hit by it, you die immediately. You can go basically to these areas over here in the wall, and you will not be affected by the fire. At least this stage is short. This part is short and manageable, unlike Duck McWhalen's stage. Basically, destroy these walls. And then you can move on. Woo! And now we have kind of two ways of going through the stage. We can either go through the lava with the right armor there, or we can go upwards and basically go through the stage too, to be chased by a dragonfly too. So let's go through the fire with the right armor. If you get out of the right armor right now, you will immediately die. So stay in the right armor. The whole point of going through this way is a shortcut through the stage, and also it's kind of easier to get the Dr. Light capsule if you go this way. But I also chose to use the Falcon armor, so if we do fail, we can just do the other way and fly across to the area. We'll basically go this way. And you have to jump out pretty much at the right time. As you can see, I failed. So we'll go this way instead, now that I died, even though I tried. So, a flying dragon basically chases after you. Gotta destroy that wall. Yeah, and he's pretty much also a mini-boss, but we have to basically get to the end of this area first before we can fight him. Alright, here we go. You'll also have that move where he'll try to dash into you. Might as well get out of the way. And this is where we can definitely see that the charge shot for the Falcon armor doesn't really do that much. If you want to do the most damage, honestly, just keep shooting him. Don't charge. There we go. Alright, mini boss is now taken out. We can go through the door. Apply to basically these ropes. Make sure you're holding up. And there's your capsule. This is the arm part for the Gaia armor. But the arm part equipped, you can attack with the Gaia shot. It's short, it's powerful, and it can neutralize the enemy's energy bullets. Also, you can break certain brick. You can also use it to break a certain brick. So there's basically the charge part for the Gaia armor. Now I'm gonna go up these ropes. And we made it to Madrex. Which, guess what? He looks like a dinosaur. Maverick Hunter, the ones who bring death to the Reploids. So you came here to finish me. Well, I'm ready to fight anytime soon. The Earth will be destroyed. There's nothing to do but fight now to the death. He's weak to X's tornado attack, the wind spiral. As you can see, the tornado will also go in a diagonal too. Yeah. And there we go, we took him out. By defeating Madrex, we basically get a fire attack that X can use that goes on the ground and will go up in the little bits of fire will go up into the air. Zero gets basically a fire flame kind of added to it, attack added to his savior. And now we have pretty much one Maverick left. In the original game, he's known as Axel the Red. In this game, in this version, he's known as Spike Rose Red. Axel the Red, obviously Axel Rose. Axel, the lead singer of Guns N' Roses. Anyway, those are the certain bricks that you can break only with the Gaia armor. We'll be coming back for our heart tank and going that way. But for now, we're gonna go up here and go the normal way on the stage. Now go to the right. Make sure you're holding up. If you don't hold up here, you will fall and you will die into the bottomless pits. Fly up here. Try to dodge the spikes. And there's our last Dr. Light capsule. And the guy armor. You won't be able to use weapons. Still, it's very useful because you'll be able to walk onto a damaged area with this armor equipped. To reach places that you've never been able to before. Use this armor wisely. So now we got the foot part, and now we have all of the parts for the guy armor. Alright, and we made it to the boss. Axel the Rose. Here we go. Or Axel the Red, I should say. Hey, did you hear that? They say the Earth will be completely destroyed. Everyone is in a panic, I assume. And wait, this means we can steal anything we've won, doesn't it? What a pathetic thief you are. Is this all you care about? Hey, we can work together and split the rewards. Or would you rather fight me? If so, I'll treat you. It'll be fun. Because you look strong. If you lose, you be my servant. Now, let's fight. Obviously, he's a rose, so as we know, fire burns plants. So yeah, he's weak to fire. That was pretty easy. We defeated all the Mavericks. Taking out Axel the Rose. You basically get a spike ball that X can shoot that that hits walls left and right. And Zero gets a similar attack for this Savior. Oh, a twin dreams. But yeah. That was the last of the Mavericks. And we got the guy armor. So now the only thing to really collect really is the heart tanks. And we'll be getting them mainly with X. So back to caressing Grizzly Sage, or Grizzly Slash. And here's the guy armor. Doesn't take that long to charge up to an X-Buster shot. A very powerful one. But yeah, as you can see, I can't use any other weapons with it. You can still use a Giga attack with it, basically, right there. But basically, one use of it takes out all the ammo in it. So with this armor, since we're immune to spikes, climb up here. You can walk on these spikes, and there's your heart tank. Go through this stage again, Squid Adler. You do have a max amount of lives, so you can only go up to 9. So that's why I missed that Reploid there. Oh, that was cool. Well, I had the guy armor on, so I wouldn't have died there. Anyway, here's the area that you can only get to with the guy armor. Obviously spikes. Take out these blocks with the charge shot. And then open this door. And then you can get the heart tank. Huzzah! Here, I'll use the Falcon armor to get the ride armor. Or not ride armor. Bleh. Heart tank and the X tank. There's a Reploid. And there's a heart tank. And in order to get the X-Tank, use the fire weapon to burn that log, that wooden floor. And then go up. And there we go. And as you remember from, if you remember from X4, the X-Tank, you collect it, it will get you 4 lives every time you get a game over. It's helpful. Now we'll go to the McWhalen stage for the final time. Stick to this wall here. Once again, when we were getting the Dr. Light capsule, we only have to do the first submarine section and then the second one. We don't have to do the last one. That is a scratch. There we go. I basically climb the spikes here and go to the very end of this hallway, and you'll eventually find the heart tank. There we go. Alright, we got one more heart tank to collect. And that's in this stage, Axel the Rose's stage. And basically gotta go with the path, you gotta go the path that was blocked by those B blocks. Now we have the Guy armor. We can go this way. Anyway, here you want to dash this block. And then dash off of it to get the Bradley Heart Tank right there. And there we go, that is all the heart tanks. We have everything. Now let's go on to the final area. We're gonna go with 4th Armor X. This area, you might want to use the Dark Hold ability to freeze this area. Because this area has insta-kill lasers. If you get hit by them, you die. So, but you could use the Dark Hold ability to freeze them. As you can see there, yes, it killed. I do give you a little bit of weapon energy. There we go, I made it. Switch to the lightning attack, because that's what this boss is weak to. Who is the boss of the first stage? Uh-oh. I abandoned the classic series. I didn't expect to see you again. Everyone meet Black Devil. We all know Yellow Devil from the original Mega Man. You know how this fight works. He's weak to the lightning attack, as Yellow Devil was weak to the lightning attack in the original Mega Man too, as well. So. Try to dodge his blocks the best you can. Ducking will also really help too. I was only able to hit him one time there. Oh yeah, when you get it to half health, he'll start doing this move, where he'll move the blobs across the room. And since I'm very close to death, we'll use one of the sub-tanks. Oh god. When he's on his last legs, he'll transform into Wily Machine number 6. Although he's pretty much slower as he does that, so yeah. So Black Devil, pretty annoying fight. As the Yellow Devil always was. Alright. Now we're on to Sigma 2, or whatever this is. They just call. I'm trying to also avoid the Nightmare Zeros. If enough go into you, you will start taking damage. Anyway, there's quite a few enemies, so let me use the Dark Hole ability just to get through this area. Alright, and we made it to the boss. Who's the boss of Sigma 2? Oh. Ragdabanga from the original Mega Man X. He's weak to the sea shove that you get from Grizzly Slash. With the X, you can basically charge up the shield, and you basically hit the eyes with it. And then the walls come through, and basically the sun in this case, normally it's a nose.
as it gets all those spikes to hit me. Just because those spikes are hologram doesn't mean they won't kill you. As you saw, they killed me. And the other worst thing, and the other annoying thing about this boss, sometimes those holographic spikes, they can go on the walls. And if they go on the wall that you're trying to climb on, get the hell out of the way. As if you don't, you will immediately die. Oh, shoot. Now I gotta deal with the walls closed in for the rest of the fight. Great. You may want to try to not take out the sun. Alright, now this is where you need to be careful there, is as you saw, it was putting the spikes on both walls. So no matter what I was able to do, I was not going to survive there. Normally he doesn't do that. Normally he would go up or down, but this time he really wanted, that time he really wanted me to die. Of course, if you were using the Gaia armor, you will not die from the spikes, no problem, but since you really can't use a weakness when you're using the Gaia armor, the Gaia armor doesn't really affect it. So it's just better to use the Fourth armor or the Falcon armor. Oh shoot. Used a little bit of sub-tank health that I have in this one. I'll probably get hit one more time while trying to charge my weapons, so... There we go. Sure, I have to refill both my sub-tanks, but I don't care. He's pretty annoying. Okay. Now on to Sigma 3. And we're going in as unarmored X. Why did I go in as Unarmored X? Because there is a secret Dr. Light capsule that you can only get in this stage if you're completely unarmed. So, we're going in bare bones. We're going in without our equipment. This basically means X cannot air dash. He's slightly weaker, but other than that, he gets the job done. Move through that area very carefully. And then go down here, and there's your capsule. I never expected you to come here without the armor, but it's very dangerous to go with any adequate equipment. To finish the battle, I'll give you the ultimate armor. You can perform the Giga Attack unlimited times. So now we can perform the Giga Attack unlimited times. It helps takes out Mavericks so quickly. And unfortunately though, it will not instantly join you. You actually have to basically give yourself a game over in order to change this armor, so we're going to get rid of all our lives right now. Alright, now that we're done, page select. Alright, here we go. Now we'll do the stage with the ultimate armor. It's like also the fourth armor, but a little bit better. That's the Giga Attack, and I just killed myself. If you go down there with Zero, Dr. Light would actually give you basically an armor for Zero, basically a black armor. And Zero's Z-Saber will be increased too, so... Even Light had something for Zero. But anyway, time for a very important battle that we have been waiting for about 3 games now. Zero! I thought you would be here. Zero, I came to bring you back. My instincts told me I could find clues somewhere near here. Zero, it's too dangerous. You'll end up being consumed by the virus. You, don't tell me you checked my virus readings. I did. Why weren't you damaged even though you've been infected by the virus? In fact, you become more powerful with the infection. Why? This isn't the time to fight when we have a mission to accomplish, but I'll bring you back by any means. You say you'll bring me back into the base even if you have to fight me? X, you can't dare to fight me. Your big heart, that is your kindness and your weakness.
I'm okay. Trust me. Zero, I don't want to lose you. And I'm really worried about you. And I do trust you. That's why I have to fight you here to bring you back. Oh god. Zero can be tricky. He has quite a few attacks, but with the guy, with the Giga attack, you can basically just continue to dash into him, and it will take out his health like nothing. I thought I won. I didn't expect you to do that. I never expected to use Soul Body. I'm losing consciousness. X. You done very well, X. I'll make your end easy. No, I won't allow you to. I know everything you're trying to do. What? You pitiful fool! No, I won't allow you to. Huh. You're as persistent as ever, Sigma. Blast! I haven't completed you! I will retreat for now. Somehow I know you two will come again. I'll be waiting for you. Wahaha! Wait, Sigma! I will defeat you without fail. So now we're moving to onto the final level of the game. Yeah. We're going to take on Sigma another time, and yeah, somehow he's still alive. Dr. Wily always escapes. Sigma, he just keeps coming back. I mean, he's this big virus, and he's this virus, and that's how he keeps coming back. I'm sure this level will give you, with the type of recording equipment you're using, it will give you errors. Look at this area; it's so flashy.
Alright, now let's go take on Sigma. Basically, yes, with the boss rush there, the Mavericks, I think, health bars were up to the highest it could be. The fights go on for quite a while, and if you're not using the Giga Attack like I was, basically the entire time, which is activated by the right trigger, by the way, the battles go on forever. So the quickest way is just use the Giga Attack on them. Oh, and one more obstacle here. Of reappearing, disappearing blocks. Haven't seen y'all since the classic series. Anyway, though, we made it to the end. We made it to Sigma. So, let's go face him. Impressive, the #1 Reploid you are. You came much earlier than I expected. Why? Why did you do this? Because of Zero, to awaken Zero from his false self. What? I conducted further research and reached a tremendous result. I wanted to find out what Zero truly is and scatter the virus all over the Earth to purify his body. But with the amount of the virus was insignificant. Soon, so I used the rundown colony, making it a virus colony and letting it land on the Earth. You know the outcome, don't you? You almost annihilated the Earth for that. You're sick. Fortunately, those handy guys called Maverick Hunters were able to come to the rescue, and I knew the Earth would be safe and sound. But alas, most of the hunters have also become Mavericks. That was a close one. You! How many hunters have died because of you? You'll never forget you for this. You're going to pay for what you've done. Sigma, if you're not using the Giga Attack, just wait till the lightning attack that you get from Squattler. But with the Giga Attack, he goes out pretty quickly. But we're not done. Oh no. The #1 hunter you are, X. The stronger you are, the more I want to destroy you. It was pointless to have Zero fight you. After all, you are the #1 hunter. You show no mercy for enemies or comrades. Shut up. Where are you? Oh, shit. Here I am. You can challenge me at any time. I have delightful news. I recently acquired a new partner. He has been very supportive. He seems to create quite a few robots. And he gave me the toughest body you will ever see. You got here sooner than I expected, so it is not yet complete. But it is enough to defeat you. He is an excellent partner. I believe you two know each other. In fact, he used to be a comrade of yours. He was very persistent about you, and that makes him very helpful to me. You see, X, there is someone else other than me who hates you. Now feel combined rage and die, but not before suffering horribly. Goodbye, X. This is Gamma Sigma. The name Gamma comes from the fact that this is the same body that Wily used to make the Ultimate Robot in Mega Man 3. Dr. Wily made this one, didn't he? We know which old man Sigma is talking about. If you're not using the Gaia armor, he's weak to X's Spike Ball, which I will be using it here because he's going to be doing this attack. And that was pretty... I should have used a sub-tank. And yes, if you do die, you have to do the first fight again. He'll also go in this holographic form. When he does that, you can't damage him. So here we'll use the Spike Ball. They'll shoot electricity balls that like to home in on you more than once. There we go, we got him.
Grah! Damn, but I'll never die alone. I'll take Zero down with me. No, stop using Zero as a shield. Isn't it painful to have to watch while others suffer? You can put up with your own pain, but can't bear to see others, especially Zero harmed, can you? I'm taking Zero, the one most important to you. To the underworld! Goodbye, X! Wahahaha!
And that was the big final battle. The endings are different, but there's one. We're getting the X ending, so enjoy.
Zero? Zero! Zero! 00, no, don't die. Do you hear me? Drop dead! Huh? Oh no. F. That hurt. How persistent you are. Die, Sigma. X. Do you hear me? Darn. You optimism led to your own demise. You should live. Not yet. Actually, I want you to rest and relax for now. Hold on, X. Just for a few more moments. 3 years from then. A large maverick has been broken into, blah, 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 blah. Go into action immediately. Let's go. Now, get a move on. We've been used to living in peace. Since that time, Captain X's eyes have changed and sharpened. I can face any enemy now. I will feel this way as long as I have this savior. I'll do it today. 0 with you. Forever. We'll be together. 0. Is that creepy? Eh. Anyway, that's it. Alright, now what can I say about X5? It's a pretty good game. There were definitely some areas that I didn't like. Death McWhalen stage, to name one. But for the most part, this game was pretty good. Originally, this was also supposed to be the last game in the X series. The creator of Keiji Inafune, he wanted to end this game with X5, and he wanted to work on the Mega Man Zero series. But since Capcom loves money, that did not end up happening, and we ended up getting 3. We ended up getting 3 more. So, if this would have been a solid game to end on too. Since the next couple too are not really, are really go down in quality. Last one though is really good though. X8 is so good. Anyway, this was X5. I really enjoyed playing this game, replaying this game for y'all guys and redoing it. So I hope y'all enjoyed it, and thank y'all for watching. I know this took quite a while, but this game is much longer than the previous 4. And its same goes for X6 and X7. So expect 2.5. This one will be at least 2.5 hours. For the other ones, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, enjoy the rest of the credits, and I will see y'all guys next time.